In this video, I'm going to continue looking at the non-fatal offences. In this video, I'm going to look at actual bodily harm from the Offences Against the Person Act 1861. I'll take a look at the actus reus, mens rea, and then some cases. Starting off with the actus reus. The actus reus of ABH is an assault or battery that causes bodily harm to the victim, and this is really important to remember. The mens rea is the intention or recklessness to cause the original assault or battery, and this is also a really important point to note. R versus Miller is a case that gives a really good definition of bodily harm. It defined bodily harm as any hurt or injury that interferes with health or comfort, and that's a really good basis to go off when you're looking at scenarios. R versus Ireland is a case we've looked at previously. A man made a number of silent phone calls to a woman. Calling them was an assault that led to the bodily harm of fear and depression that it caused, and the key point of this case is that inflicting mental harm constitutes as bodily harm, so it would be ABH. In R versus Smith, a man pushed his girlfriend, sat on her, and cut her ponytail off. This was a battery that led to the bodily harm of distress and her hair being gone. And the key point of this case is that cutting off hair on the scalp is included in bodily harm. In R versus Roberts, a man sexually assaulted a woman in a car. The woman jumped out of the car while it was moving and was injured. This was a battery that led to the bodily harm of the woman becoming injured. And the key point of this case is that intention to harm is not needed for ABH, only intention or recklessness for the original assault or battery. Even though the man didn't intend for her to sustain injuries from falling out the car, she did so as a result of his actions. In R versus Savage, someone threw a drink over the defendant. The glass slipped out of their hand and cut them. This was a battery that caused the harm of them getting cut. The ratio of this case is that the defendant doesn't have to foresee or intend any harm for ABH. Here's a quick question that I wrote up on this topic. Adriana was asleep when her boyfriend came along in the night and cut all of her hair off. She became depressed after the incident. And obviously the case I'm going for here is R versus Smith, with the main issue being that she got her hair cut off, and this would still be ABH because hair on the scalp is included in bodily harm. Hopefully this video is helpful. If you've got any more cases on this topic that you think will be useful, put them down in the comments. Have a nice day.